Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand!
What I love about watching Steve-O watch these is how like it doesn't faze him. Like other normal people are like, oh my gosh, he's so chill, right? It's like him watching,
This could be Steve-O right here.
Easily.
Oh my god. Easily. Dude, on my bucket list, I had skydiving. Better do something. Like the whole thing about skydiving is that I'm for years, even maybe decades, I said, oh man, everybody does that shit. That's not a stunt. I'm not wasting my time with it. I said, if I ever go skydiving, because the first time you have to have a tandem dude strapped on your back, that I'm going to be butt fucking naked and furiously jacking off. I'll be all pent up, and while I'm fucking whacking it, like when I pass the point of no return, I need to really time it. So that right when I blow a load is when I fall out of the plane. And that is the most layered fucking just genius bit from just the idea itself. When I went to go tape my second comedy special, knowing that I was going to build my new hour out of the bucket list, and I'm behind this fucking bar at the back of the theater because I'm going to come through the crowd for when they introduce me to start the taping. Yeah. And it's just game time, and I'm so fucking focused and just like, I'm so ready. And like this kid spots me, like sort of stealth behind the bar, and he's like, yo, Steve-O. And I'm just like, fuck no, dude, not now, not the time. I'm trying to ignore the kid. But then he says, dude, you got to go skydiving, man. I'm a professional skydiver. And I knew that I'm getting ready to do this. And to me, I'm just like, fuck, this is too important. So I just turned my attention to this kid, and I told him the whole idea, which I call SkyJacking. Yeah. And this kid just like, he's just sitting there. He's just like, this is the greatest thing he's ever heard. And he looks at me and he goes, dude, you can totally come all over me. So real quick, I got his number. And
are you gonna do that bit?
Have you done it?
I did. And I fucking screened this. I screened footage of me naked, fully hard, jacking off, falling out of an airplane with a dude on my back.
He's the guy? He's the one?
Well, no, because it turned out, I ended up texting him, are you ready to get cummed on? And
let me guess, his wife found it?
And this fucking kid, man, as sweet as he was, he let us get all into the planning fucking stages when he breaks the news that he didn't actually have his tandem license.
Oh. No.
And I'm like, you fuckface. So
idiot.
then, thank God it worked that way, because the bit just becomes so much more layered and beautiful. Because now we're calling up skydive companies.
And you're like, can we come on you?
Right. Right. I got my road manager, co-producer calling up. We got this great idea. We really think it's going to bring a lot of attention to your business. We called 15 fucking companies that did not want that attention.
Really?
Yeah. So then I go on my social media and I put this video message out. It's, hey everybody, I'm looking for licensed tandem instructors to film a stunt with. Yeah. Just to film a stunt with, like, contact my dude. So then my dude's like, yo, like that was like a 24-hour Instagram story, and I got contacted by 72 licensed
tandem jumpers.
Yeah, so I go, fucking sweet, dude. Now tell them the idea. And so what's your guess? Out of 72, I blew my fucking mind.
How many said yes?
20 of them said no problem.
Wow. 20 guys were willing to catch him.
So now we got to narrow it down.
Were they all men?
I think so, yeah. I believe so. So now we have to narrow it down to all fucking 20, or which of the 20 to do it with. And this one fucking guy, he's all like, please let me be the one. It's like, so,
oh boy.
Like, it's like, which is a red flag, but it's also hilarious. And the guy was super polite and sweet, and he explained that he works at a company called Skydiving, which is just in Northern California, super convenient. Mm-hmm. And they hold the fucking world record for the most naked jumps.
Oh, so it's like in their lane.
So they're all over this, and they want this all over them.
Did he get hard Like while
he did not get hard, no, but he was very supportive.
He was?
Yeah.
And your jizz just went flying everywhere as you're jumping out of the plane?
It was, the wind caught it. Not a drop landed in the plane.
So wait,
But I hadn't fallen out of the plane yet. I just got my wiener out into the wind, and the wind caught it and blasted it into the slow motion camera that was mounted on the side of the plane.
Wow.
Which was like just a full brunt fucking money shot. And it's good that way because had I blown the load after falling out of the plane, it would have been really tough to catch it. This is right in your face. If it was in 3D, you'd be like wiping the jizz off your nose.
You're on the precipice of
and then
jumping, right?
Like
jump. I'm jizzing as we're scrambling, as we're going out.
Holy shit!
Because they hang
I'll
you
show
out.
you.
They hang. Yeah, I'd
love to see it.
So you're hanging out the door essentially, and that's when you're jizzing. Okay.
Yeah, and
how do you get your Are you just escaping in your mind?
Yeah, how do you
I mean? I brought a portable DVD player. That's actually like the funniest part of the bit. You know, the funniest part of the bit is just like the experience, because it got so intense when I had 4 dick pills for breakfast. I planned this.
You did?
Yeah, 4 Cialis tablets.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, 4 of them. And I planned it I did not blow a load for 4 entire days and nights leading up to the.
Oh, so you're
the
backed
event.
up.
So I'm all pent up with a hair trigger.
Yeah.
I don't think you can blow a bigger load than 4 days.
4
because
days
after
is,
that your body
It's a
just
lot.
starts cycling it.
Yeah.
4 days is a lot.
4 days kind of maxed out.
Yeah. Maybe 10, but I'm not trying to do that.
No one's trying to do that.
So, and another advantage I had is that I stopped watching pornography.
Before this, you mean, or
like years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, like it's been. I think it's been multiple years since I viewed pornography. I think it's destructive to a healthy relationship, and but I made an exception for SkyJacking because
SkyJacking needs it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Work is work.
Yeah, otherwise it's just Ted back there.
Right.
Hey, man.
And so we had a DVD player, taped down in the plane. But the thing was that they said, okay, here we go. I'm excited to see the DVD player. I'm backed up. I've taken dick pills. I came prepared.
Yeah.
But the thing was that before we took off, they said, okay, now you're going to have to, there's a 2-minute window for the jump. Because before or after the 2 minutes, we're not over the drop zone. So I'm going to have to time this ejaculation.
Oh, that's skills.
An airplane full
Yeah.
of dudes pointing cameras at me with one of them strapped on my back so tight that his fucking chin is resting on my shoulder like a parrot.
Yeah.
And I have to, it's threading the needle over here,
Yeah.
man. I got to fucking do this within the space of 2 minutes. And I thought about it and I was like, okay, give me 1 minute's notice before the 2 minutes starts.
Oh, wow. So you start pre-gaming the jack?
I start
Are you stroking semi-regularly?
I had my jackass buddy Preston with me. He's my fluffer. He's got the lotion.
Yeah.
Right. When I hear T-3 at 15,000 feet after they open up the door, I go lube. He squeezes the lotion on my hand, and then I click play. And I start whacking. That's there's no pregame. There's just hit play and full fucking go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And are the cameras rolling when you're at that beginning point?
Cameras are rolling the whole
whole
time.
The whole time. So that's a lot of, I would say.
You give a little more respect for a porn performer almost, right?
Yeah. Well, and also,
I think they give more respect to me.
Is there any fear?
I don't know. There's this it was just because it was this blowjob scene that I just thought was I saw a few seconds of it and I was like, oh my God, I haven't watched porn in so long. This is gonna be that's just gonna do it for me so easy. But that wasn't my experience. Like we said, I'm fucking jacking it and it's just not working. So I'm like, fuck, man, I'm burning time. I don't have time for this. It's gotta work. And so I think if I hit visual fast forward, then that's gonna scoot. But maybe I'll get to something that it'll get it. But the thing was, I hit visual fast forward, and now I'm trying to fucking whack off to a sped up blowjob, and that's super not any easier.
Yeah.
So I'm fuck, and so I'm more lube, and I'm I just gotta take a gamble, I hit skip track, and then who knows what I'm gonna see?
Who knows?
That was a fucking mistake, man.
What'd you end up seeing?
Well, the next chapter, it started with this fucking, like, obnoxious, like, up-close shot of a fucking shiny metal butt plug in this woman's tailpipe. And I found that distracting, man.
Yeah.
And so now the butt plug's throwing me off and I'm losing my boner.
So then what?
Well, then I'm fucking freaking out. I'm in a panic and I'm like, more lube! Like, so I scream lube like fucking, like 18 times, you know? And I'm like, whack, 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 lube and skip track lube. I'm all over the place. It turned into fucking chaos. And, then I was actually just about resigned to just saying, hey, you know, it's funny that I even tried. You know?
The
final seconds dwindled away, and I was just like, man.
I can't believe I'm enthralled with this masturbation
This is
story.
like, I'm like, it's like you're telling me a World War II story.
I'm on tenterhooks.
It's a big bit. It's like it's.
And then how did you eject?
Well, okay, so the final the final seconds are dwindling away, and I'm just thinking that like all hope is lost. I'm just like bracing myself for a reality where this doesn't happen, and but then I did, like, it was magic. The last skip track
was your jam.
Was a good one.
It was, yeah, and I'm too much of a gentleman to explain what it was on the DVD that like really did the trick for me.
Really, I'd love to hear about it.
I'm totally
I was like, yeah.
Okay, so the last chapter, man, I feel like I'm looking at all these cameras. I'm like, why am I fucking giving away my bit on this?
Oh, well, I mean,
but I mean, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. Okay, so
They're still
it's
gonna
got
wanna
this huge
see those.
wiener. Okay.
Yeah.
There's this huge fucking enormous cock coming in and out of this woman's butt. All right. Now, and that's not my thing.
right.
Like, I'm not even into anal, but like what it was that this fucking massive cock came out of her butt, and there's this just beautiful cinematic shot, and it went all the way up into the air, and then it swooped just came flying right into this woman's face. And she was just so happy about it. She was so just joyful. As she accepted that wiener, like right out of her butt back into her mouth with just pure just delight, and that did the trick for me, man.
Yeah.
So then I gave the sign. I'm like, get the fuck out of the plane, you know?
That's the best in porn, I think, too, is like when you can tell that like the girl really enjoys it or really doesn't like it. Both of those get me going.
Oh, dude, this was just like, it meant the world to her.
Yeah.
Hi, Jeans. Did you like that highlight? Well, you can watch an entire episode here or more highlights here. But definitely subscribe here. That way you can, get the latest videos as they drop. For real, 4 strokes.